Hi everyone, today we are going to continue on section 6.3. So please turn to a new page of your notebook. Write down the date of today and the learning target. Solve problems using the graph of exponential function. Okay? And for today we will talk about one example, that is example 6.9 in your textbook, page 6.25. So in this question, the graph of y is equals to 5 to the power x is given, and the base is 5. Okay, it is very important. And for part A, it asks you to find the values of the square roots of 1 to 5 and 1 over 5 to the power 0.4. So I think for most of the students, the first impression of doing this question is using calculator. But instead, in this kind of question, we are not allowed to use calculator. And one more keyword is using the graph. Okay, that means we have to draw some lines to solve the questions. Okay, so how can we do it? For part A1, it asks you to find the value of square root of 1 to 5. And for A2, it asks you to find the value of 1 over 5 to the power 0.4. Okay, so we cannot use the calculator, but when we look at the question again, look at the title again, we are going to use the base of 5 in the whole question. So that means for part A, we have to do the conversion, convert these two numbers into the base of 5. Okay, so if you know how to do it, then you can try, but if not, you can follow my steps. Okay, so for part A1, the first step is convert the square root into the rational index. So that is 1 over 2. Afterwards, for 125, we can convert it into 5 to the power 3. Okay, then using the laws of index, 3 and 1 over 2 can be multiplied, so that it will become 3 over 2. Okay, we have finished the conversion. But this is not the end of this question. So when we look at the power, we know that x is equals to 3 over 2. So that means we have to use the graph again. So x is equals to 3 over 2. But this time we have to draw a line from the x-axis. For 3 over 2, it is 1.5. So that it is here. And we have to draw a vertical line from the x-axis. Okay, until it reaches the green line. And afterwards, we have to draw a horizontal line. And we can see that this time the value is 11. So therefore, we can draw the conclusion from the graph. X is equals to 3 over 2 and y is equals to 11. So this is the end of part A1. So similarly for part A2, we have to do the conversion. Then for 1 over 5, we can change it into 5 to the power -1. And finally, we can get that it is equals to 5 to the power -0.4. So similarly for part A1, this time the value of x is equals to -0.4. Then we have to draw a line on for x equals to -0.4, which is here. And again, we have to look at the value of y, which is 1. Then we can draw the conclusion from the graph. X is equals to negative 0.4 and y is equals to 1. Okay, and this is the part. This is the end of part A. And then let's take a look of part B. It asks you to find, to solve 5 to the power x is equals to 20 graphically. So this time, how can we make use of the 20? So that is y is equals to 20. So for part B, y is equals to 20. So similar to all the solving equation graphically, okay, that means we have to draw a line y equals to 20. So this time we are going to use the y-axis. Y equals to 20. And then we have to draw a vertical line to reach the x-axis. Which is 1.9. So therefore, again, we can draw the conclusion from the graph. X is equals to 1.9. Okay, and don't forget that as we have drawn 3 lines, so in the section quiz or in the uniform test or even in the exam, please identify the 3 lines. Okay, so for the top one, it is for part B, and for the middle one, it is for part A1, and for the bottom one, it is for part A2. Okay, so make sure that you identify all the 3 lines. Okay, so for the remaining time, so please help me to finish the correct part is 6.9. And for today homework, that is exercise 6C, question 12, 13, and there is one optional question, that is question 22.